Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to dive into the life of a very inspiring man. He was a football player who showed amazing dedication and spirit on the field. His journey from humble beginnings to the top of the sport tells a powerful story about what you can achieve with strong motivation. So get ready as we explore the story of Diogo Jota. The spark in Massarelos, Diogo Jota's first steps. The sharp whistle of the Leixas train line was a constant sound in the childhood of Diogo José Teixeira da Silva, long before the world knew him simply as Diogo Jota. In the humble neighborhood of Massarelos, in Gondomar, Portugal, football dreams were made not in shiny academies, but on cobbled streets and dusty, improvised fields. There, amidst the daily hustle and bustle, a small Diogo with lively eyes and endless energy chased a ball with a determination that, at his young age, few could fully understand. He wasn't the child prodigy who amazed everyone with impossible dribbles from the first touch. What Diogo had was something deeper, an unbreakable motivation. Every kick of the ball, every fall, and every failed attempt only fueled his inner fire. His parents, humble workers, couldn't offer him luxuries, but they gave him something priceless: unconditional support and the freedom to dream. Football wasn't just a game. It was a way out, a quiet promise of a better future, not just for him, but for his family. His first pitches were the empty lots near his house or the schoolyard. There, with friends and neighbors, Diogo spent hours, the sun burning his neck, his knees scraped, but always with a smile. He often learned to play barefoot, feeling every imperfection of the ground, developing a connection with the ball that would become his hallmark. It didn't matter if the ball was old, if the goals were just 2 stones, or if the audience was only a barking dog. For Diogo, every game was like a Champions League final. It was during this early period that Diogo began to understand the true meaning of perseverance. He wasn't always the best or the fastest, but he was without a doubt the one who worked the hardest. If a trick didn't work for him, he'd try it 100 times until he mastered it. If a teammate was better than him, he'd stay practicing alone until he felt he had improved. This mindset, born out of necessity and fueled by his passion, would become the foundation upon which he would build his entire career. The cold winters of Gondomar, the rainy afternoons that forced him to play indoors or in puddles, nothing extinguished that flame. Massarelos, with its humble streets and shared dreams, was the setting where Diogo Jota, a boy with an old ball and a heart full of hope, began to write his extraordinary story. The first big leap, from Gondomar to professionalism at Paços de Ferreira. Diogo's passion quickly went beyond the limits of Massarelos. His constant effort and clear progress caught the attention of Paços de Ferreira, a humble club with a respectable tradition in Portuguese football. It was a big step, from dirt fields to professional team facilities, an opportunity many young footballers could only dream of. His arrival at Paços wasn't easy. Diogo was still a teenager, with the shyness typical of his age, but with the ambition of a veteran. The pace of training was more intense, the competition was fierce, and the expectations were much higher. Suddenly, football stopped being just a game and became a strict discipline, a daily job that demanded his very best. More experienced teammates, with years of professionalism behind them, could be intimidating. However, the motivation that had driven him since childhood served as his shield. Every time he felt the pressure, he remembered why he was there, for that dream that started in the streets of Gondomar. Diogo's perseverance was clear from day one. He didn't complain, he didn't give up when he was tired. He trained with an intensity that sometimes surprised his own coaches. If they asked him to run 1 kilometer, he ran 2. If they asked for an accurate pass, he practiced it 100 times until the ball went exactly where he wanted. This work ethic did not go unnoticed. Coaches began to see in him not only a player with potential, but an athlete with a strong mindset ready to overcome any obstacle. His debut with Paços de Ferreira's first team came in the 2014-2015 season, while he was still a youth player. It was a moment of great joy and nerves. Stepping onto the pitch of a full stadium, wearing the club's jersey, was proof that his countless hours of practice had not been in vain. His first goals for the main team soon followed, and each one was an explosion of joy and relief, proof that he belonged at that level. The Paços fans began to chant his name, and Diogo, with his typical humility, returned every applause with more effort on the field. At Paços de Ferreira, Diogo not only improved his technical skills, he also grew as a person. He learned the importance of teamwork, tactical discipline, and the ability to bounce back from mistakes. Defeats, which were painful, taught him to analyze, to improve, and to not lose faith. His performances were so outstanding that, in a short time, his name started to be heard in the offices of much bigger clubs, both in Portugal and abroad. The young man from Massarelos had achieved his first big goal, showing that with motivation and perseverance, dreams could move from dusty fields to professional stadiums. The test of fire. Atletico de Madrid and the return home. With Porto, Diogo's rapid rise at Paços de Ferreira did not go unnoticed by European giants. In the summer of 2016, Diogo Jota's name echoed in the Spanish capital. Atletico de Madrid, one of the most prestigious and demanding clubs in the world, signed him. It was a dream come true, the result of years of sacrifice and clear proof of his talent. However, the reality of a global elite club is often tougher than it seems from the outside. Arriving at a team with established stars, under the guidance of a demanding coach like Diego Simeone, was a deep dive into a completely different level of football. Although Diogo trained with the Galacticos of Atletico, the chance to debut and secure a place in the first team did not happen. Minutes were scarce, and the bench became a place of learning, but also of frustration. For a player so used to being on the field, every match without playing was a blow, a test of his motivation. But Diogo did not give up. Instead of quitting, this period became a crucial lesson in resilience. He understood that the path to the top is not always straight. He analyzed, observed, learned from the best, and stayed true to his work ethic. The lack of playing time at Atletico was not a failure, but a change of direction. He needed to play to continue growing, and the opportunity came in the form of a loan. Fate brought him back to Portugal, to a club with an even greater history and demands, FC Porto. A team competing for titles, both national and European, needed players ready to perform immediately. Diogo returned home with the added pressure of joining a historic rival and the need to prove that his signing for Atletico had not been a fluke. At Porto, Diogo found the perfect stage to prove himself again. The demands were maximum, but the opportunity to play was real. His performances were a testament to his perseverance. He once again showed his versatility and his goal-scoring ability, becoming an important part of the team. Every goal, every assist, was a clear message. He had not lost his spark. He had absorbed the lessons from Madrid and applied them with renewed energy in Portugal. His time at Porto, although short, was vital. It allowed him to regain confidence, refine his game, and most importantly, show Europe that he was ready for the next big step. It was confirmation that setbacks were not walls, but detours that could lead him to even greater destinations. His mind was already set on the ultimate challenge, the Premier League. Conquering England. Jota's impact at Wolves and the leap to Liverpool. After his successful loan spell at Porto, Diogo Jota's path led him to the most demanding stage in world football, the English Premier League. Wolverhampton Wanderers, a club with promotion ambitions and a strong Portuguese connection, initially signed him on loan in 2017. It was the opportunity Diogo had been waiting for to prove his worth at the elite level. The Championship, England's second division, was not for the weak. It was a physical, relentless league that demanded stamina and an iron mindset. Diogo, however, adapted with surprising speed. His motivation to succeed in England was clear in every run, every challenge, and every goal. He quickly became a key player for Wolves, helping them achieve promotion to the Premier League in his first season. His performance was living proof that effort and determination can break down any barrier. Once in the Premier League, Diogo not only maintained his level but raised it. His attacking aggression, his goal-scoring instinct, and his tireless defensive work made him a fan favorite and a nightmare for opposing defenders. He faced the best teams in the world and did not shrink back. His perseverance was clear in his ability to find space in tight defenses, to fight for every ball, and to appear in crucial moments. Moments like his hat tricks and decisive goals became etched in the memory of Wolves fans, proving he was a world-class player. His rapid rise at Molineux did not go unnoticed by Europe's top clubs. In September 2020, Liverpool FC, the reigning Premier League and Champions League champions, set their sights on him. The transfer to Anfield was a new chapter, an even greater challenge. Arriving at a team with an already established front three, Salah, Mane, Firmino, meant he would have to fight for every minute. Diogo's adaptation to Jurgen Klopp's system was exceptional. His tactical intelligence and ability to adapt to different roles in attack surprised everyone. Despite injuries that inevitably kept him off the field at times, his perseverance shone brightly in every recovery. He came back stronger, more determined, with the same sparkle in his eyes as the child who played in Morelos. His crucial goals, often in tight matches, solidified him as a vital attacking option for the Reds, showing that his value went beyond just being a substitute. Diogo Jota's story in the Premier League is a testament to how a hard-working talent, driven by an unbreakable motivation and relentless perseverance, can rise from the humblest beginnings to the top of world football. His path was not without obstacles, but each one was another step on the ladder to success. Beyond the field, Diogo Jota's personal life and family support. Beyond the spotlights and the roar of the stadiums, Diogo Jota's story is also woven with the threads of his personal life, where his family emerges as the fundamental pillar of his stability and happiness. In the fast-paced world of elite football, having a safe haven at home is essential, and for Diogo, that haven is found with his wife, Ruth Cardoso, and their children. Ruth has been a constant and discreet companion throughout his career, from the early days in Portugal to his establishment in the Premier League. Although she prefers to stay out of the public eye, her support is a silent but powerful force behind each of Diogo's achievements. She is the person who accompanies him in victory and lifts him in defeat, who celebrates his successes and offers comfort in difficult moments, such as the recurring injuries he has faced. This unconditional support is crucial for any high-performance athlete, allowing Diogo to focus on his career, knowing he has a stable and loving home waiting for him. The couple has built a beautiful family, and the arrival of their children has added a new dimension to Diogo's life. Becoming a father has brought a different perspective, perhaps an even deeper motivation. Seeing the world through the eyes of his little ones, and knowing he is building a future for them, adds an extra purpose to every match and every training session. The moments shared off the pitch, away from the pressure of competition, are invaluable, providing him with the necessary balance to face the demands of his profession. Diogo Jota's family life is a testament to his humble and grounded character. Despite his fame and fortune, he has managed to maintain a low personal profile, prioritizing his privacy and the well-being of his loved ones. This family foundation is, without a doubt, a key component of his resilience and his ability to stand firm in the face of challenges. It is proof that even at the peak of sporting success, fundamental values and family love are the true foundations of a full life. The laurels of perseverance. Diogo Jota's titles. Every trophy Diogo Jota has added to his collection is a testament to his unbreakable motivation and perseverance. From his humble beginnings to becoming a key figure in elite football, Diogo has managed to turn his effort into collective titles. His list of honors reflects a rising and successful career, both at club level and with his national team. Here are the main titles Diogo Jota has won throughout his career. With Wolverhampton Wanderers, English Championship, 2nd Division of England, 2017-2018, was a key title in his career as it marked Wolves' successful promotion to the Premier League, where Diogo was a vital player. With Liverpool FC, English League Cup, Carabao Cup, Sleague Cup, Carabao Cup 2021, 2022, and 2023-2024, these titles show his ability to be decisive in cup competitions, scoring important goals at crucial moments. FA Cup, English Cup 2021-2022, another significant achievement in English football, showing the team's ability and his contribution in critical matches. Premier League 1st Division of England 2024-2025, top of English domestic competitions, a title that confirms excellence and consistency throughout an entire season. With the Portuguese national team, UEFA Nations League 2019 and 2025. These victories with his country show his international importance and his ability to perform under the pressure of major continental events. Being part of the Nations League winning team twice is a considerable milestone. Diogo Jota's path to these titles is filled with moments of hard work, recovery after injuries, and a constant search for improvement. Every medal, every cup, symbolizes not only a victory on the field, but also a personal victory over challenges and doubts. His list of honors is clear proof that perseverance is not just a good quality, but the key to achieving the highest honors in sports. A legacy of steel, Diogo Jota, and the inspiration to never give up. The story of Diogo Jota is much more than the journey of a successful footballer. It is a living testament to unbreakable motivation and unyielding perseverance. From the humble streets of Massarelos in Gondomar to the top of world football with Liverpool and the Portuguese national team, his path has been a continuous lesson on how to turn dreams into reality, even when the road is full of difficulties. His achievements are clear and impressive. League titles, national cups, and the UEFA Nations League with Portugal. Each of these trophies is not just a medal object, but the tangible symbol of countless hours of training, sacrifice, and absolute dedication to his craft. From that promotion with Wolves in the Championship, where he was a fundamental player, to his establishment at Anfield, he showed that a determined player can shine on the most demanding stage. However, the true value of his story lies in his setbacks and how he overcame them. His time at Atletico de Madrid, where he didn't get the playing time he expected, could have been a devastating blow. But Diogo never gave up. He took it as an opportunity to learn, to return to Portugal with Porto, and prove his worth. Injuries, a constant threat in any athlete's life, have kept him off the field several times, testing his physical and mental strength. But each time, Diogo Jota came back stronger, more focused, with the same hunger for victory that drove him as a child. That phrase, "he never gave up," defines his career. Every obstacle was an opportunity to show his resilience, to refine his determination, and to remember why he started it all. Diogo Jota's life is a mirror in which we can see ourselves reflected, especially here in Colombia, where the passion and football dreams are so intense. It teaches us that talent alone is not enough to achieve our goals. You need that initial spark of motivation that pushes you to start, but, most importantly, you need strong perseverance to keep you standing when everything seems to be against you. His story shouts to us that closed doors are not the end, but detours to unexpected paths that can lead us to even higher peaks. Diogo Jota is a reminder that with hard work, resilience in the face of adversity, and the belief that limits only exist to be overcome, any dream, no matter how big, is achievable. His legacy is an invitation to everyone to embrace difficulty, to get up after every fall, and to never, under any circumstances, give up on what we truly want. Thank you all for sharing this profound journey through Diogo Jota's life with us. We hope his passion, his unbreakable motivation, and his legacy inspire you as much as they inspire us. We'll see you in a future video with more stories that touch the soul. Until next time.